How do you create an amazing love story? Well, you write it one chapter at a time.
We found that there are incredible amounts of really bad stories that don't fit the idea of coupleship, of relationship, of love. And many of us model it. We model it because of what our parents did. We model it because of what media or society tells us we should be living. And oftentimes we're stuck in a love story that doesn't actually belong to us.
The more research that we've done, the more we work with our community of couples, the more we see how incessant these patterns are, and they really create just bad things happening in our relationship and ultimately lead to either breakup or just a lot of garbage that we just don't need in our relationship.
Yeah, unconscious beliefs, old ingrained patterns, unexamined are exactly what leads to, funk in our space.
Have you experienced any of this, perhaps?
I bet you have. So one of the things that we're doing is we're looking at the whole theme of a love story and how to write one chapter at a time. Meaning, okay, how do we reclaim and rewrite and revisit stories about our sexuality? How do we do this about our communication? How do we revisit and rewrite the stories of our money? Because that can be a big one in a couple's life. And so on and so forth. There's so many topics and areas of exploration that can be looked under the rug and looked under the hood when it comes to relationship that probably need a little tweaking and definitely some rewriting.
Yeah, and one of the ways that we do that is that we make sure that we're prioritizing our time together as a couple, because if you're just similar, like in business, if you're just working in the business all the time, then you can't work on the business. If you're just in your relationship, going to your job, coming home, raising the kids, doing this, and you're not working on your relationship, you're eventually going to grow apart or create resentment or have all of these challenges that come up. So if you're not prioritizing looking at it and looking at specific things like the big ones, the top 10 big ones, money, sex, communication, as we already said, like you're just going to grow apart and eventually, hopefully not lead to divorce or a breakup or things like that. But usually that's what's happening. Statistics say that's what's happening.
That is what's happening. So if you're curious and you want to know more, then check us out. We've got some really awesome events and gatherings for you with other couples who are rewriting their love story this year. So
amazing couples.
Amazing couples. So we'd love to have you check us out.